You built a firm that spans across multiple time zones. What was your intention behind it? Let me also ask you, why did you decide to do that?
I wanted to have a global footprint. Many global Indians are there who are staying outside India and
Correct.
they are focusing on India.
So, when you cleared your exam, did you always wonder whether you should get into practice or go into the world of service?
I did not like the science, to be honest, so I took a commerce and I started my journey what to do. I was not aware what CA is doing actually. What is best option is available in commerce is a CA. So I started CA. Why? Because other students were doing the CA. And it's an India growth story is going on. I travel across the globe. I address various NRIs staying over there, and it's time for the India.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Coffee with CA with me, your host, Geena Bharwani. What does it take an Indian firm to go global? So that's what exactly today's guest, CA Rinkesh Shah, has done with his firm that spans across 8 countries and multiple time zones. So let's get started as we deep dive into his journey and learn all about it, how he's been the Vice Chairman of ICAI Ahmedabad branch, and also how he's authored not one but 3 books, and all on basis of NRIs. So grab your cup of coffee as we deep dive into his journey. Hello, sir, and welcome to the show. We're really happy to have you over here.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. So, sir, you built a firm that spans across multiple time zones. What was your intention behind it? Let me also ask you, why did you decide to do that?
I wanted to have a global footprint.
Okay.
It's an India growth story is going on. So when I started my journey as a youngster, I become a chartered accountant. Then I thought that many global Indians are there who are staying outside India and
Correct.
they are focusing on India, and it's time for the India. So I thought, let me explore not only in India but also the opportunities available outside India for the India. So that's why I travel across the globe. I address various NRIs staying over there, and we have also footprint over in US and any other countries.
So that's quite something different you've picked up, sir. So when you cleared your exam, did you always wonder whether you should get into practice or go into the world of service?
Right. Ma'am, it's quite different story because I have done my schooling up to 12th in the regional language, that is in Gujarati medium, because I belongs to Ahmedabad, Gujarat. So because I was academically sound, so always there was a culture, and always the relatives were pushing me to go to outside India, to do the bachelor's and the do the masters and settle over there. But I had in my mind that I will not leave India. I will be in India, but definitely I will explore the opportunities which are lying outside India. So I did not like the science, to be honest, so I took a commerce and I started my journey what to do. I was not aware what CA is doing actually, but as a good number students, what is best option is available in commerce is a CA. So I started CA. Why? Because other students were doing the CA. So that was the mindset. I started my journey. I become a chartered accountant in the first attempt, touchwood, because Gujarati background, and then again the whole CA curriculum is in English. Then I did that. But after becoming CA from the first day, because I came from the business background, my father was into business, my 2 brothers are into the business. So from the first day, it is in the mind that I want to go for the practice.
Okay, like you wanted to start your own.
Yeah, I wanted to start my own. And even after becoming chartered accountant, my father told me, you should do job for 2 years or 3 years, then get the experience, and then you should start the practice. I said, Dad, it's experience, whether I should take in the other firms or I do the experiment at my own.
Yeah.
So I started my firm from the day one in 2009. And then, I was in the academics also. I used to take the sessions for the private coaching classes as well in the institute for the CA students. So that, that gave me the platform for the public speaking, and that boosted me the confidence. But my life changed in 2012 when I got first time opportunity to land in USA to work. You must be knowing our beloved past president, CA Aniket Talati,
Yeah.
is there. And he used to work with the CPA firm over there.
Okay.
So he was our batchmate. So I requested him that, I just wanted to explore some global opportunity and please take me along with him. So his question was, Rinkesh bhai, it's like in Gujarati we say bhai, so Rinkesh bhai, it's like difficult for you because you have a food restrictions
Right.
and it's cold over there. And how can you explore that? I said, no, I want to do something. Please help me out. So he took me and gave me the opportunity to work with the CPA firm in USA. So every year I used to travel for 3 months to work with the CPA in USA.
So that was the reason why, like, say back in 2012 itself, you were like, okay, that's something which I want to get into, where explore beyond the country.
Right.
Yeah, that's nice.
So that's the first time I got the opportunity.
Okay.
And then I realized, oh, there is ample of opportunity outside India. And even I can work by sitting in India for doing the, work outside India. So I start my outsourcing venture separately in 2017. When I stopped going there, I started my outsourcing work and I met with a few Indian CPAs who are practicing over there. And they have some issues, their client issues pertains to India. Then I started, developing my practice to, catering to the NRIs.
Correct.
This is how I started my journey.
You entirely target only NRIs.
Yeah. My firm, our 7 partners firm, we do the traditional work and the global practices. But my specification, yes, specialization, specification, whatever you want to say, my execution part, my the business development part, everything goes with the NRI.
So what is something that you would want to bust on this particular episode that NRIs till date get wrong? Especially either setting up businesses in India or setting up businesses abroad, however.
Yeah, major issue is there. Many Indians who moved in 60s, 70s, or I can say 80s or 90s, late 90s, 80s, from outside India. So now what is the situation? They were sailing on both the boats. Yes, so they have some development in India and they also develop the property in USA or any other country where they belongs. Now the point is that after making efforts 50 years, 40 years over there, that next generations born and brought up over there, they are not interested as far as their ancillary property.
Correct.
So the situation is that many seniors are having property in India. They want to manage, even they want to square it off, and they want to mobilize the fund over there, or the few youngsters want to have the investment in India and they want to take part in the growth story of India.
Correct.
Now the major issue is that they are not having the clear-cut guidance, legal clear-cut guidance.
Yeah.
What is required for them? Still many people, though they are NRI, but they are having the residency status in India. They are keeping the residency status
So
in
they
India.
have not filed their returns as
yes,
NRI.
they have not filed the returns and other stuff. So many NRIs are having still residency status in India.
Correct.
So they are having residency in the local country, home country, there where belongs to, and they are having the residency status in India. Yeah. So they want to have the cleanup of their books and the
they're paying tax twice if that's the case. Like,
yeah.
As a resident, you're paying over here in this country as well as outside India.
Yeah. So what they do, they disclose Indian income at India, they disclose their home country income at there. So that is a not legally available options.
Yeah.
And even they have not changed their bank account, they kept their resident saving account, they even today also investing that, and that is a violation of FEMA and other law.
Correct.
So I am guiding them to clean up those stuff and make a proper investment so that they can easily repatriate money or they can invest in a proper manner.
Correct.
So that kind of guidance I am providing to the various NRIs.
Like the DTAs and all of it, which is there.
Yeah, because people are not having the idea about the DTAA, right? So based on that, I am guiding them, that home country you are getting the tax credit which you are paying in India. Why you are not disclosing that? Correct. You should disclose the, Indian income to your home country also, because you are globally income is taxable in your residence country. That's why.
Correct. That's nice, sir. So you've been running this along with also starting up your own venture. Can you talk to me about that venture of yours?
Yeah. So right now I'm into the practice as a practicing firm as a chartered accountant. We have 7 partners. Apart from that, we have outsourcing division that is a private limited company where the name is Linkway. We link the people from the So who want to do the outsourcing, from globally, might be Europe, might be Australia, USA. They want to have their back office. Again, we are also having a few clients who want to set up GCC over here. So that is Global Capability Center. We are planning to help, we are helping them, to set up in India. So now, because we know that it's time for the India, people want to, have the utilization of the resources in a better manner in India, because we know very well that they have very cost reduction as far as if they are doing a setup in India.
Correct.
So we are helping them for having their back office in India. We are doing the accounting, tax work for those countries, and that's why I have the little bit idea about that home country taxation also.
Correct. Yeah.
So that's why if I'm guiding to the NRI, I know both the sides. What to be reported in their home country and what to be reported in India. So that's kind of added advantage I'm getting because of that.
That's nice, sir. Rinkesh sir, you have also taught multiple students. What is one thing that you still keep going back to that same concept and you tell them this is something you should follow?
Yeah, I normally take the sessions in and to address the CA students with the professional curriculum. So I always tell that it is giving tremendous opportunity to a professional person, because CA Institute, which gives you the degree, which is recognized all over the globe. So the point is that I always tell the students there is no need to migrate overseas. There is no need to leave your home ground. Even if you are, living in a small town of India, then also you can work globally. There is no need to, move or migrate yourself. So I always tell it's a golden opportunity in the golden era you are. So just grab the opportunity. And the first and foremost thing, you must keep yourself updated. On daily basis, you have to read what is going globally and what kind of impact it will have. That is very, very important for the students.
That's nice, sir. So, what is this current generation of CAs getting right, and what is something that they're getting wrong?
Writers, they are getting data from all over the world because of the social media world.
Yeah.
But second, it's like a limitation, or I can say something wrong is there, because they are not doing analysis of that data, because they also expect in the chat GPT era, or in the social media era, they every time expect that the mobile or the systems which will give them the analysis. So the ability to do the analysis at their own is lacking somewhere. So I always put them, do the analysis at your own and compare with the result which is given by the system, rather than just depending on the system.
So that the analytical skills will just be much more improved and further become better in over time.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's nice, sir. As the vice chairman of ICAI Ahmedabad branch, what are your initiatives that you're taking for the profession?
Yes. Ma'am, Ahmedabad is a global hub, I can say, because many outsourcing...
Gift City is there.
Yeah, Gift City is there. Outsourcing companies are there. So as a vice chair, I am there in the committee since last 4 years, and I will be there for the upcoming 3 years. So my vision, and I always try to have the seminars or the webinars for the members, always from the global viewpoint. Like I always invite various faculties from all over the globe and to discuss with the members of the local Ahmedabad branch, and to have the what kind of opportunities are there. For example, in the Gulf country, for example, in the US, UK, Canada, whatever may be the country, what are the opportunities available with them. So my vision is clear, that I want to provide the global opportunity to the local chartered accountants.
So as of date, if you could tell me top 5 opportunities, if someone's viewing this episode, I would want them to know what are the top 5 opportunities which...
So if globally we can say that first and foremost opportunity, as far as, because it's a global trade war is going on, right? So we can see that, for example, Apple started their manufacturing in India, and nowadays Apple is supplying the mobiles from India to USA. So US people are using the Apple phones manufactured in India. So I can say yes, US, one of the land of the opportunity. Singapore, where many VCs fund have registered, they are investing in India. So again, the Gift City is one of the entry gate for the same. For the Gulf country, yes, definitely Gulf country opens up like anything because they had a cultural differences were there. Now it's gone. So yes, the third one I can say yes, you can focus on the Gulf country. You can focus on Saudi.
Recently, only they started the entire income tax.
Yes, yes.
Not income tax, I would
But
say,
again,
but just all the
yes,
tax regime.
yes, and they open
corporate
the door.
tax and
They
all.
open the door.
Yeah.
So that is one of the
Correct.
way they can focus. And one more thing that Indian firms want to go global because as we provide the service in our office that if anybody wants to set up company overseas, we guide them. So that is the way because the Indian small trader because of the internet, IoT, Internet of Things, and because of that, people by sitting in a small town can supply all over the globe.
Correct.
So we can nurture the Indian client to set up their subsidiaries or the related companies in the globally in the various markets. That is also one of the way.
That's nice, sir. So I'm going to pick up a question from your answer right now. Basically, when someone has to set up something, it can be a small business or a big business or even a corporate, you have to set up something abroad. What is their mindset supposed to be like? Because sometimes your mindset is the most important thing, right? So can you touch base on that?
So there are two kind of people who want to set up company overseas. First, they or their relative want to immigrate or they want to have the immigration from local countries from India to local country, might be USA or UK, and that's why what they do a sister concern company over there and they migrate based on the visa. One way is that. Another way is that they want to have the presence, they want to supply the goods or the services from India, and they want to have. Now what is the situation, why they should set up? Without setting up, can they provide the service? Answer is yes.
Correct.
But it is but natural that if Indian client wants to have a business with the India, then he will first prefer rather than doing the business with the US company.
Correct.
Similarly, if you want to take a business from USA or UK or whatever may be the country, then you have to have some setup over there. So that setup means a local person will feel that it's a local organization. Then that's why they will give business to that company. So it is the pre-mindset of the person who wants to set up because they have done something on that. 1% of the total sales are in the export nature.
Correct.
So they are thinking yes that 1% can be the 100% of my total revenue. So for that they must have the subsidiary or the related company over there.
That's nice, sir. Apart from accounting services, how do you position yourself as a firm, saying that we like chartered accountants are usually seen just as a checkbox, right? Like, you need the last signature and all of it. How are you positioning yourself as someone that helps in strategy planning, all of that? So let us touch base on that.
So actually, era has changed for a chartered accountant. Till now it was a situation, till now I can say it's like a few years back it was a situation like chartered accountants are only for auditing and accounting work.
It's just that last tick which
is available, but out of the total revenue which is received by the all over the chartered accountant all over the globe, only 1 or 2% is from the audit and attestation function. Because of the changing scenario, like people are providing consulting, CFO services, strategic advisory for the development, right? Correct. So you should be partner in nation building. That's the motto for our institute also. Correct. Right? So you should give the indirectly you should treat you as a partner of the entity. Right, how that entity will grow, because it's a simple and clear cut indication. If your client grows, you will grow. Correct. So you should not think from the liability side. Means what I'm trying to say, client always take the audit fee has to be paid to the chartered accountant. They always put on the liability side. Rather than putting yourself into liability side, create yourself on the asset side. Means you should do the value addition to the client, and as much as value addition you will give to the client, definitely they will repay to you. So that's a niche area we can focus, that CFO services, or we have already discussed about the global footprint of a client that we can do.
That's nice, sir. So what is the profession heading towards, like with technology, with AI? What are your thoughts on that?
Because of the AI and the technology, the traditional work, audit, accounting, or I can say GST, that will definitely go away. Because everything will be done right, with the system.
You have AI agents also now.
Yes. So the point is that even many chartered accountants started learning AI because they know the human resource is not required much more in your office to do the work nowadays. So the profession is towards the strategic partner for the growth of a business. So they will be in the CEO or CFO positions. So if you see, many chartered accountants globally are at the CFO positions. Many are switching over their position from CFO to CEO.
Correct.
Similarly, practicing firms are also putting their footprints to the globally.
Yeah.
Even our Prime Minister also said to have a Indian global firm.
Correct. Yeah.
Right. So that kind of planning chartered accountants are doing. And one very very important point is that aggregation of a firm is required nowadays. A single chartered accountant days have gone. In the 70s or 210 or 2020, there were days then a chartered accountant can do the multiple role.
Correct.
Nowadays many chartered accountants have to put together their efforts and do the global things. Then only they can survive in this race.
That's nice, sir. So that's a very value added point where you said aggregation is very much important. And I think even the Prime Minister is also mentioning that multiple times
Yes.
across different forums as
Right.
well. You've written, authored multiple books as well, 3 if I'm not mistaken. What was your intention behind writing those books?
Okay. So I mentioned that I started going US and work with the various CPS, and
Correct.
they were giving their NRI client work to me. So I have a habit that if I am getting some new challenges and I resolve that, I jot down that.
Correct.
So based on that, I was serving to the NRIs since 2012. So I had a bunch of question answer for the NRIs, and which were, very simple question, but they were not having the idea because the law terminology was, people are not used to have the reading of the law terminology. So I have written the answers in the, plain layman language.
Correct.
So in 22, I had a bunch of question, around 400 question. In the year 23, I thought one day, fine morning, I thought, let me publish the book. Let me write a book on this, and whatever compilation based on the question answer which we have done. Compilation means the work I have done. So, and that day, I asked to our past president, the then president of ICAI, Aniket Talati, sir, I want your time. Because he was busy because he was president. Sir, when you will be Ahmedabad? So I took a date, that was 10th September.
Correct.
And my book, I was discussing this in the month of July. And there were 2 months left. So, and that all raw material were in the Word file. How to do that? So I started reverse calculation. How many days are available? Proof reading. Waiting has to be done by some senior chartered accountant and other paternity. So based on that, I launched my first book on 10 September 10 September 2023. And the intention behind this book was that, many layman language questions were there, which was required a need of hour for the NRIs.
Correct.
So more than 450 questions I've written. That was FAQs for NRI, frequently asked questions by the NRI, which covered the investment, bank accounts, transactions, return filing, those normal questions. Again, the tax laws change because finance minister give the budget every year. So 2.0, which was launched at San Francisco by the Consulate General in 2024. Again, in this month, in this June 25, I went to Houston. That Consulate General launched the 3.0. So there are 3 versions. Currently, I'm working on the one more book, that is Gift for NRIs. So Gift City, there are n number of books, but what is Gift City for NRI? That I'm working on that. So now, like, because I'm choosing the segment NRI, so I'm just focusing to write the books on the NRI on.
That's nice, sir. So you've had multiple cities, you've traveled across the world, you have, like, your business set up, you have your firm that's ongoing. What is one thing that you want to be known for?
I'm just 40, so it's not I have decided I should be known for something. But I would like to, make myself as a brand ambassador for growing India. I want to cater as much as NRI, right? And somebody told me, you are traveling globally to address the NRI, you should be the global man. I'm not using any tag or something like that. But yes, if any NRI thinks for anything in India, he must know there is a Rinkesh Shah.
Okay.
That is my vision.
That's really nice. So, if you had a chance to talk to the finance minister or the prime minister, what is one thing you would want to say about the profession?
If there are two things in this.
Okay, fine.
The reason is, first I think from the NRI viewpoint, what I should share
Yeah.
from the NRI, because I will get the chance, I must discuss what
Correct.
kind of issues NRI is facing. So from the NRI side or the consulting which I am providing in the NRI side, I definitely discuss with the finance minister or the prime minister, whomsoever I will meet. Definitely I will discuss those things, that what NRIs are facing issues. And if you recently read the newspaper, the I think last week it was, 67,000 crores are the ideal fund lying in the bank account.
Correct.
Out of which I am quite confident 80% are of NRIs.
Okay.
So this is lying with the government. Government is using, but it is on the liability side of the government, because at any point of time NRI can ask that. So it is better that government should do the road show to the various part of the world and guide the NRI to mobilize their fund in a proper system.
Yeah.
Like there was a COVID, and post COVID, all the systems pay, Google Pay and everything started, and because of that, SIP started.
Yeah.
People have started investing in the mutual funds drastically. Similarly, we can guide the NRIs to invest in a proper channel like a gift city or something like that. That kind of roadshow should be there from the government side. And I'm ready, I'm ready to contribute, because I'm traveling across the globe at my own level, and I'm trying to, address the NRI issue and trying to pool their money to India. Similarly, if government, yes, again, government is taking the initiative, but it should be in a very formal manner, and it should be, because government is doing the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, something like that. But that has to be done at the various consulate which is there at overseas, and that has to be aggressively government should do, and there should be a clear cut plan, because this government is doing meticulously everything. So that is the way they should address to the NRI. Like Prime Minister is visiting, following that, various ministers should visit, address to the NRIs, give the idea what kind of opportunities are there in the Indian economy. Definitely this fund will definitely come to India again.
That's nice, sir. So I've had a lovely time talking to you, and it was lovely chatting with you. We are on to our next segment, which is called Beyond the Balance Sheet.
Right.
This is like the fun segment where I want to get to know the fun aspects. I'm going to be using my phone.
Yeah.
So pardon me for that.
Yeah, no.
So what is one thing that most people overlook, but you swear by? It can be a very small, quirky thing, but yeah.
To be honest, this degree is giving you the confidence. People are just thinking that I am chartered accountant. What I can do? I am just a small part of the world. I am taking into the reverse manner.
Correct.
Out of 1 crore 40 lakhs, so 140 crores, out of 140 crore, we are just 4 lakhs. So I can represent the 140 crore people in the finance market.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say, we should take it in a positive manner. And again, opportunity will not come to you. You have to explore the opportunities.
Correct.
You have to travel. Again, in the traditional mindset, chartered accountant used to have, while he was going for the audit, he used to use the pen of a client. Correct. Even he was not using his pen. That kind of investment also was not done by chartered. Now days have gone. You have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in your practice. And then and only then you will have the multiple opportunities. That has to be done.
That's nice, sir. So you're in a new country, no contacts, no clients, and it's your day one.
Yeah.
What do you do?
So before going to any new country, recently, for example, I went to Japan. I have never been to Japan. Again, recently January month I went to Japan. So before going there, once I booked the ticket and visa and other stuff, I'd go to the LinkedIn. I see whom I should connect. What are the people who are having influential, on the or are heading various organizations.
Yeah.
I contact them. I am not asking any work to them. I contact them and I will tell what kind of help I can do. If I'm coming to Japan, what kind of help I can do. And these are my roles. What you are expecting, that while meeting with you, so before going to that country, I will ask them what kind of role you are expecting in the meeting which we are going to have. So I never try to beg the work. I always try to help the people. Then definitely I will get the work.
So it's like a reverse.
Reverse, yes.
For the give in one hand, you're taking the other.
Yes. For the outsourcing also, that was a scenario when I started the outsourcing, many people were there. So I saw, oh, there's much competition, and every now and then the spam email are coming. So I stopped sending email. I went to meet a CPA. I will tell him, I will guide your client who want to set up in India. I will guide your client who are NRI to do the taxation matter in India. Then relation built up. Then they are saying, oh, do one thing. Let me give you the accounting work. That's how I get the work.
That's nice, sir. So one tool you can't live without.
I cannot live without hardworking.
Okay.
Every day morning, I love to have a new thought or new discussion or to meet with the new people in a day. And I jot down that. And I always jot down at the evening what new things I have done for my profession or my growth. If I have not done, then I must be on a vacation with the family.
Okay.
That is the way. If I am with the vacation with the family, then I will not do any learning process. If I am not on the vacation, I have to, means out of 365 days, I can say at least 340 days, my diary should be filled up with a new thought.
Okay, that's nice. So, a finance myth that you love busting?
Many people are saying that if you have money in your pocket, then only you can grow. That's totally myth. It's your hard work. It's your dedication. Once you will do any work, might be in the profession or might be in the business, money will definitely come. People are putting money as a first trend trick. It's totally wrong. You should focus on the hard work or the dedication in the right directions. And the right direction you should decide. Not the people, other people are doing, that's why you want to do. No. If you are inclined, are you happy with the work? Then only you should do that work. It may be whatever work. Then definitely money will flow. But what people are doing, if I have money in my pocket, then I will spend. Otherwise, how can I grow? No, it's not like that. You should try to explore the opportunities doing the hard work.
That's nice. So, what's one non-finance book that changed how you lead life?
When I went first time to US,
Correct.
I was very shy, and I was, under whom I working, that manager, scolded me like anything because I was coming from that kind of background. I did not have that exposure. So after 3 months of that work, he took me a bookshop. Actually, I was not fond of reading the books till that time. He gave me one book written by Dale. It's a famous writer. How to build self-confidence and influence the public. So he gave me 400-page book. And he said, Rinkesh, when you come next year, I want that you should finish that book. I said, I have never read the books. I am not fond of reading the books. How can I finish? But while flying from New York to Ahmedabad, while going back to home, I decided I will read at least for 5 hours because there was, 24 hours flight was there. Out of 24 hours, I spent 18 hours to read that book.
Okay.
And at that time, I realized, first thing, that how you enjoy the reading.
Correct.
Second point, that book changed me, right, and build up confidence in me. And then I realized I can do wonders by just sitting in India, and I can, have the confidence to go globally and serve to the profession. Correct. So that the first book which I read in total, right, from top to bottom, and I follow. Again, recently I finished the Tata Stories. That is also small stories of the Tata group. Because I'm influenced by the Tata group, so I always love to read those stories. Recently, I have started reading about a Gautam Adani book, which was recently published 3 years back. Correct. So I found of reading the books which was based on the entrepreneur.
That's right. Thank you so much for this, sir. I've had a lovely time chatting with you.